Alrighty, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Magic Legion. Now, you can see right here on the screen, dungeons. Now, this is a very, very sore subject for me, and I'm sure it is a very sore subject for all of you out there. Now, the thing that I want to go ahead and do today is I just want to play through the dungeons, and I want to show you and see whether or not you guys are experiencing the same thing as me. Now, the thing that I've been finding with the dungeons is the first couple of fights are super easy. Now, obviously they want to try and make it so that everyone can get to sort of 5 points inside the dungeon really easily and just have a really good time doing that. But the thing that I find with that is normally game 6 to game 14 are super ridiculously overpowered and normally way out of your battle damage zone. Now, they do turn around and say on it that you fight people within your inside your level, but that's not always true, because quite often I'll tend to find, like, I think it was in yesterday's dungeon, I actually played someone that was like level 150 something, and then on top of that he had a ton of extra levels on his cards than I did, or not so much levels on top of his cards than I did, but like, for example, my cards are Evo level 9s, and the guy had an Evo level 17 Arno. So how can an Arno or a tank like the King, how can a King of a level 9 fight against a DPS of double the Evo level? So if it was just like 1 or 2 levels, then I could kind of understand that, and I could just turn around and say, well, okay, well, maybe I'm playing the cards wrong. Maybe I'm not doing the correct attacks at the right time. Maybe this, maybe that. Whereas when you're fighting a fight and you're like going in and it's literally a case of you have lost the fight because you're fighting someone that has cards that you just cannot physically beat, no matter what you try to do, is really frustrating, because of the fact that when you come up against someone that is so much higher leveled or evoed ranked than what you are, it makes the game not fun, and it makes dungeons almost impossible. Now, the other thing that I have been finding as well is, let's take a quick look at this guy's deck here. So let's see where we are. Like, look at this. We're already fighting level 16s on his base cards, level 11 Arno. So when it comes to fighting the level 11 Arno, then that's not too bad, because if you look at my team, I've got a level 10 Arno, level 9 tank. So I'm happy fighting a level 11 Arno. But when I start fighting level 14s, level 15s, like, my King is getting 2-shot. How can you actually expect to win a fight like that when your heroes are literally getting 1 or 2 shot in the front, like, and you just cannot protect them? So let's go ahead and hit the cast shield. Now, I've seen a lot of people ask me, why would you bring the witch into the dungeons? Because that's insane. Like, she does absolutely nothing. Now, the witch is also one of the most powerful cards that you can bring into the dungeon, because unless the enemy has a motorcycle or has the skills to negate the witch's spell, so unless they start off with ward or purification, or have the motorcycle with skill number 1 fully leveled up to give a 90% stun resistance, then you've pretty much won the match if you can win the witch fight. So look at this particular fight. I'm going to win this fight because the witch has already locked down his team. They cannot attack me, but now they've hit purification. The witch spell excuse me, the witch is now non-void for, how long does purification last? 8 seconds. So that's a little bit frustrating, but if we, in that 8 seconds, if we go ahead and cast Stone's Shield or Stone Skin, that's going to mean that all of the attacks on the king has now been negated for like 6 seconds, I want to say. So you only have to survive for 2 seconds, and then the witch is back to being one of the most powerful people in the game again. So it's really, really important to think about strategy. If you do happen to start getting to the higher point and have people that are like, look at this, like this guy's only 77, but he's got a level 13 Arno. So the teams are getting a lot more powerful because of the stuff that's going on inside the teams. So it's not too bad on the basis of the levels of the people, but what I'm trying to say is the fact of they need to fix the matchup system, because when it comes to the matchup system, it doesn't feel as if it is very very smooth in terms of, let's go ahead and hit this stone skin on, please cast the spell. God damn it, come on. I didn't realize that I was stunned. I'm so sorry, I keep coughing as well. I think I'm coming down with something. So as you can see here, once we got locked down and I couldn't actually do anything, I just got annihilated by that Arno. But this is kind of what I want to show you as well. So you can see here, that was level 6. So now, let's go ahead and just quickly hit the random reset. Now, this is supposed to give you a new opponent when it comes into fighting this stage. Now, something that I've been seeing is it doesn't give you a new opponent every time. Like, this time it has, but if you look at this guy is even stronger than the opponent I just had. So if you can't beat someone that you just played against and you reset your board, what makes the game think that you're going to be able to beat this person as well? So if you've been experiencing this in your games as well, then tell me in the comments down below, because it's really, really frustrating to me that, like, sometimes I'll get to, like, say level 14 and I'll have to use all 3 of my resets. Like, look at this. I can't even fight this guy because his Arno is so high level that he's literally just one-shotting my people. It's so frustrating to me. So, like, look at this. He just one-shot at my king, or my Arno right there. So let's go turn him into a pig. And look, I'm already dead. I can't even survive the 3 seconds in order to actually get the next attack out. And this is the thing that's really frustrating about the dungeons at the moment, guys. So tell me if in the comments if this is what you've been facing, because it is getting worse and worse as the time has gone on. And it's literally like, look, this guy is even higher than the last guy I played, so we're probably going to lose this one as well. And it's really frustrating to me because it's not things that should be going on. When you reset your board, you should be getting easier matches, or not so much easier matches, but the matchup system should be doing a better job, in my opinion, of actually ranking you with fights that you should be able to win. And the fact that it's not doing that, I think, is something that Magic Legion really needs to address super, super quickly, because I've seen this a few times in comments and messages on Facebook and stuff, and people are in the same situation as me. But that's going to be it for the video today, guys. It's a little bit of a rant and raving video today, just because it's really frustrating me about the dungeons and the fact that it's just not ranking you against people that you should be playing against, which is really frustrating to me. But tell me your thoughts in the comments down below and how you've been getting on with it all and stuff, guys. But that's going to be it for me today. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.